Chapter 2: Preserved in Stone. We know that fossils are usually excavated from layers of rock. But how did they get there? The material surrounding the fossil didn't start out as rock. In fact, most fossils were formed underwater, or in places where the ground was wet and soft. The process of fossilization begins when a plant or animal dies and is quickly covered up by layers of mud or sand. Let's take a look at an example of how this happens. Fossilized footprints tell us that this desert was once a soft, wet swamp. Becoming a fossil. Some 200 million years ago, a shallow ocean covered what is now California. A fish living in the ocean died and sank to the bottom. Before another animal had a chance to eat it, the fish was covered by a thin layer of sand. Over time, layers of sand and mud piled on top of the fish's body, burying it deep under the ocean floor. The skin and soft parts of the fish decayed, leaving only the skeleton behind. To become a fossil, a fish would have to be quickly buried before any other marine animals tried to eat it. Some of today's deserts were once covered by oceans and lakes. A skeleton is fossilized after spending millions of years under the earth. After millions of years, there were many, many layers of sand covering the fish. The pressure from the upper layers was so great that the lower layers hardened into rock. The bones of the fish were trapped inside the rock. As water seeped through tiny cracks and spaces in the rock, it dissolved minerals in the fish's bones. Other, harder minerals replaced them. The result was a petrified fossil of the fish's skeleton.